Two sisters, bound by love, but jealousy rose like a shadow. Will love win, or will envy destroy them both? Story by Prexe Storytime. Okon was the richest hunter in Ikatebie village. He had everything, farmlands, servants, goats, but no child. For 12 long years, he and his wife Adama waited. Every moon, Adama went to the shrine with white cloth, palm wine, and kola nut. She cried and prayed for a baby, but nothing happened. One morning, she looked at her husband and said, Okon, maybe it's time we stop begging the gods and bless a child instead. Okon agreed. That same week, they traveled to a nearby village and found a small girl, barely 2 years old. Her parents had died during the village war. Her name was Amora. She was beautiful, with big brown eyes and a small dimple that showed when she smiled. They took her home, bathed her, gave her beads, and treated her like their own. From that moment, peace entered their house. Their farm began to flourish, their animals multiplied, and people started calling Okon the blessed hunter. When Amora turned 5, Adama became pregnant. The whole village celebrated, saying Amora brought good luck. Months later, she gave birth to a baby girl, Neoma. The hunter was overjoyed. He raised both girls with love and said every day, Amora, my first light. Neoma, my last joy. You both are mine. The sisters grew up like twins. They played, fetched firewood together, and helped their mother in the kitchen. But as they became teenagers, everything changed. Amora was quiet and slim, with a calm beauty. Neoma was bright, full of laughter, and had her father's charm. People in the village started to whisper, See Neoma, she looks just like her father. She is truly the hunter's child. Amora heard those words. Every time she smiled, it hurt. At night, she would sit by the window, watching Neoma sleep. Tears would roll down her cheeks. If only I was truly theirs, she whispered, maybe they would love me more. Her heart became dark. Slowly, her love for Neoma turned to jealousy. Then came the festival of the moon. It was the biggest celebration in Ikatebie. Every maiden in the village was to dance before the king. Whoever moved her waist the best would become the face of Ikatebie. Neoma begged her sister to join. Let's dance together, Amora. You dance beautifully, we'll win together. Amora agreed, but in her heart, she wanted Neoma to fail. For weeks, they practiced every night under the moonlight. When the festival day came, the drums echoed across the village. People gathered. The king sat proudly as the maidens danced one after another. When it was Neoma's turn, she stepped into the circle with beads on her waist and a white wrapper. She began to dance slowly, her waist moving to the beat of the drum. The crowd shouted in excitement. The king clapped his hands and said, This one dances like water. She is the face of Ikatebie. Everyone cheered. Amora forced a smile, but her chest was burning. That night, she sat outside alone, staring at the fire. I will never live under her shadow again, she said to herself. The next morning, her eyes were red. She called Oba, one of the young hunters who used to admire her. She smiled softly and said, Oba, my sister likes you. She told me to tell you to meet her by the river path tomorrow evening. She wants to talk but she's shy. Oba was happy. He thanked her and left. Amora's plan was simple. She had already seen a deep hole covered with dry leaves near that river path. Her plan was to send Neoma there too. But the next day, heavy rain fell. The river path was flooded. Neoma told their mother she would take another road through the farmland instead. That evening, villagers found Oba stuck inside the muddy pit. He was shouting for help. Everyone laughed at him, thinking it was just bad luck. Only Amora knew what really happened. She stood quietly, watching from a distance, her heart boiling with anger. Her first plan had failed. That night, she looked at herself in the mirror. Her eyes looked strange, darker than before. She whispered to her reflection, Next time, nothing will stop me. The wind suddenly blew open her window. Her lamp flickered. The dog outside began to bark endlessly. From that night, things in the house were no longer the same. Amora's mother began to have strange dreams. She saw Amora standing by the river, holding something black in her hand. She woke up sweating, her heart beating fast. She couldn't explain why, but she felt a dark shadow had entered her home. And that was just the beginning. The first night Amora had tried to harm Neoma and failed, something inside her changed. She became quiet, withdrawn, almost cold. Her laughter disappeared. She spent hours wandering the forest alone, whispering to herself. Her parents noticed but thought it was just teenage moodiness. Her mother asked gently, Amora, are you okay?
I'm fine, Mama.
I'm fine, Mama, she said softly, her eyes empty and distant. But inside, jealousy was burning like a fire. Neoma had grown into a breathtaking young woman. Her skin glowed, her waist curved beautifully, and her laughter could make anyone smile. Even men from other villages came, pretending to buy firewood, just to watch her. Every compliment, every glance, every whisper of admiration tormented Amora. She would cry alone at night, gripping her pillow, whispering, I brought luck to this family, and she takes all the love. I won't rest until I have what's mine. Amora tried again and again. She planned traps in the forest, snake pits, fallen logs, but fate always intervened.
Is all my
Something, it seemed, protected Neoma. Weeks passed. Amora's jealousy turned darker. She began watching Neoma constantly, learning her routines, waiting for the perfect moment. One day, Amora stood under the big tree and shouted, I won't rest until I kill her. I hate her so much. She took everything that belongs to me, the love, the attention, the praise, everything. One night, the opportunity came. Amora called softly, Neoma,
come help me pick some herbs for Mama.
Trusting, Neoma was very happy. She followed her barefoot into the tall grass. Her white wrapper brushed the leaves. The moonlight kissed her skin. She walked quietly in front of Amora, without sensing any danger. After all, she was with her beloved sister. Amora stopped at her back, her eyes blazing. She pulled a small knife from her wrapper. Before Neoma could even cry, Amora struck. Neoma screams, blood rolling down her mouth. She fell to the ground, holding her stomach. Amora, why? She gasped. Amora dragged her deeper into the bush, wrapped her in palm leaves, and whispered, Finally, I will be the only daughter. Finally, the villagers will love me. She washed the blood from her body in the stream, smiling at her reflection, proud and happy. Weeks passed. The village mourned Neoma, searching the forest, calling her name. Her parents wept. The villagers whispered prayers and curses alike. But Amora, she was happy. Singing as she fetched water, laughing quietly, feeling the love she always wanted. What she didn't know. An old hunter, who had once hunted with her father, had seen everything from the shadows. He took Neoma and treated her in a small distance hut inside the forest. He said nothing, but he remembered every detail. Back home, Amora felt more love from her parents. Only her name echoed through their small huts. She felt alive finally. Then, 3 months later, the hunter returned to the village. And Neoma walked behind him, alive but pale and weak. The villagers screamed in joy. Her parents fell to their knees. The hunter explained only what was necessary. I found her half dead by the river.
She asked me not to tell the truth. She wanted to return quietly.
She wanted to return quietly. Amora's heart sank. Her sister, alive. The secret she thought was safe, still hidden from everyone. Even the villagers did not know. Even so, jealousy still burned inside her. She could not forgive Neoma for leaving, for returning, for shining. She began plotting again, one last time, to finish what she had started. But Neoma had changed. She was no longer naive. She could sense her sister's moves, anticipate her plans. The battle of envy and cunning had only just begun. The village was quiet that night. Amora walked through the compound, her mind heavy with jealousy and rage. Neoma followed her quietly. She stopped and spoke softly, calm but firm.
I know what you did, Amora, but
I know what you did, Amora, but don't worry.
Not for now.
I won't say anything, not for now. We are sisters, despite this madness. Amora turned slowly, her lips curling into a weird, unsettling smile. She said nothing and walked away. That smile told Neoma everything. Amora had not forgotten. Her jealousy was still alive, still dangerous. Days passed. Amora watched Neoma constantly, studying her every move. Every laugh, every compliment, every glance the villagers gave her sister, it fed the dark fire inside Amora. I can't let her shine, not after everything. I deserve this. I am the first daughter. I am the one they should love. Amora cried under the big mango tree at noon. One night, Amora planned her last attack. She waited until her parents was asleep, then she called her sister. Neoma, please forgive me.
Come with me.
Come with me.
I want to show you something.
I want to show you something beautiful by the stream, Amora said softly. Neoma felt something was wrong, but she stayed calm. She pretended to forgive her and followed quietly. This time, she would not be tricked. The night was very quiet. Only the sound of the flowing stream and rustling leaves could be heard. When they reached the water, Amora's eyes were full of anger. Suddenly, she tried to push Neoma into the stream. This time, I will get rid of you. I will have everything. Amora shouted. But Neoma was ready. She stood firm and pushed Amora back. With one strong move, Amora fell into the cold water. Amora screamed and struggled. Neoma, please. Forgive me. Save me. Don't let me drown. Neoma stayed calm. From the shadows, the old hunter appeared. He had been watching them all along. Neoma shouted, why all of this, Amora? Why this hatred? Even if you are adopted, we are sisters. Mama and Papa love you. I love you. Why allow evil come between us? Amora couldn't bear to say a word. She just cried out loud and pleaded for a second chance to live. Together, Neoma and the hunter helped Amora out of the water. She was wet, shivering, and scared. Her anger slowly went away. Neoma said gently, I am still your sister. I still love you. But you must choose, jealousy or love. Choose now. Amora sank to her knees, crying. She finally let go of all her anger and hatred. Neoma hugged her tightly. The hunter smiled. Both sisters were safe, safe from the river, safe from anger, and safe from themselves. The stream flowed quietly, as if the forest was happy too. Days passed. Amora's parents forgave her. The villagers never knew the full truth. They only saw two sisters reunited, tears and laughter in their eyes. But Amora knew the truth, and it would haunt her always. Her jealousy had almost destroyed everything she loved. She had learned the hardest way that beauty and love are not enemies, but selfishness and envy can be. Under the moonlight of Ikatebie village, the sisters danced together at the festival, side by side. This time, there was no envy, only laughter, music, and love. The villagers whispered, Amora, the girl who almost became a witch, has finally learned what it means to love. And so, jealousy ended. Love endured. And the sisters, finally, truly, were together. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, follow, and share for more interesting African tale stories.